Hey Flosstube, this is Amy. Hope you're having a great stitching week. I'm so excited that you decided to come back and spend some time with me again in this wonderful Christmas season. I am so excited because I am looking at a birthday tomorrow and looking at a birthday start. So I can't wait to share that with you. Uh, get caught up on what's going on. I just got back from a wonderful week-long vacation in Maui with my husband. Usually when we travel with family or friends, and this time it was just us. And we did a lot of nothing, which was amazing. We had kind of explored the island on previous trips, and this time we explored a little bit, but spent time on the beach and found some good food trucks and just had a lot of relaxing. So I highly recommend Hawaii this time of year. It was freezing cold at my home, so it was kind of fun to watch our temperatures being almost in the 80s. It was high 70s, low 80s, I guess is what it was. So nice and warm. I like warm. So that's what I've been doing. Got a little bit of stitching done that I want to share with you. And I've got one finished. Not a fully finished, but a finish. I've got This Is Us. And on this one, I just used some tea and coffee dyed even weave 28 count. And then I used the Victorian Motto Tailor Shop. And, sorry, not going to focus. There we go. Hearthside stitching from Victorian Motto. I know exactly how I'm going to finish those. Just a little fun project that I just created on my own. I've also been working on my By the Bay needle art in Nantucket Village. And it's looking good. I love how it's almost full coverage on the bottom. So I've been working on the trees. I got, this tree is the one I've been working on. I had to order the Weeks Dye Works Loden for those, the little tree, bush tree, and turned out really well. I had finished that one, and then this one is the Weeks Dye Work moss that I finally got. And I think it's going to be really pretty when we put it all together. So I'm just doing parts 3, 4, and 5 of that one. I really like that pattern. By the Bay does pretty trees. I like their water scenes. So that's one project I've been working on. Another one is my One Nation by Bygone Stitches. So this one I'm still working here in the corner. I was telling myself if I could do one a day, it would be great. I didn't do that. So I played catch up a little bit on the plane. Get those stitches in. So I've got that, and then some motifs along the side, which I'm changing some of them. So I want to get that done. My dad's birthday is January 15th. I'm hoping to get that done and figure out a fun way to finish it for him. We'll see if it gets done. The one I've spent a lot of time on and that I took to the beach is my Lizzie Kate, and it's a Goodnight Santa 04. So on this one, for the main colors, I'm using the Victorian Motto Pine Bough, and the red I'm using is Glory Rose. And it is. So I know there's been a great debate on white floss. This is the DMC. I called for the Whisper floss, which I didn't have. But what I did is I just used 3 strands of the white. This is actually the B5200, I believe, is what I used on this. So it makes it thick, makes it pretty. So this is a 28 count linen, and I used the 3 strands of white. On the rest of it, I just used 2 strands of the other colors. But I think it's coming along nicely. This is one of the first pieces I've stitched on just true linen, so I'm enjoying it. It's a little more challenging, but I'm trying to be patient and take my time with it to make sure it's right. So that's what I've been working on. You can't really tell that I've gotten a lot done, but I was vacationing. Victorian motto. I actually won the birthday club giveaway, and I was so excited. I told you before, Nancy Turner is just amazing to work with, and she's so super sweet. And she not only sent me goodies, but she asked me specifically what I would like. So she asked if I would like to try the fabric. I said I would love it. She asked what count. She asked what colors of floss I would like. And I told her I was lacking in blue floss, so she sent some blues. I've got Over the River, Prairie Bluebonnet, Cornflower Blossom, Tapestry, and Ocean Mist. So those were the 5 colors of blue that she sent me. And then she sent the most beautiful fabric. This is a 28 count Lugana, a 1/4 yard. It's a really pretty neutral tan. So pretty. And that will definitely be easy to stitch on. So I love that. And then she sent a 28 count blue Lugana. Almost like a denim blue, but it has the white. So very pretty, and I'm very thankful to her. If you're not subscribed to her Floss Club, I highly recommend it. She is so awesome to work with, and just a very sweet person. So my actual monthly Floss Club came as well, and I'm in the limited club, not the primitive, but the limited. This is Brown Quaker, Essential Nutmeg. I love her names of her colors, very pretty. Santa's New Suit, Perfect Antique Rose, Holiday Blue Spruce. It's really more of a green is what it looks like, but it's like a spruce tree. Yes, that makes sense. And then Rock Cliffs, the browns. So fun, fun, fun. I'm going to stay with her Floss Club this year. She's the only club that I'm currently in right now. So I'm going to stick with it. She was so super sweet. So thanks. Big shout out to Victorian Motto, Nancy Turner. She's awesome. Couple of things talking about birthday. My mother had given me some fabric last year. Actually, we picked it out together at Hobby Lobby. And when I was organizing, I found it. And it's one of those things that it's the strips of fabric. And it was in a cute little cake. And I didn't want to even take it apart because the cake was so cute, which is silly. But it just has all these fun, bright colors. I really want to try to learn how to quilt, but I don't need another hobby right now. I'm busy enough. But I thought those were so pretty, so I'm going to do something fun with those. Now that I found them and finally undid the cute cake that they came in. Another thing I'm doing with fabric real quick that I thought I would share. I'm finally getting into Christmas now that Christmas is here. And I got this assorted Christmas fabric. It was in a pack, again, at Hobby Lobby. And it's just all different kinds, different coordinating Christmas fabrics. And then I've got this diagonal gray and white stripe. And what I'm doing is making a rag garland, so little 6-inch strips, 6-inch by 1-inch. I got that cording at Hobby Lobby after the fall sale, or at the fall sale. And I'm just going to do the little ties all the way down. So I'm ripping it, making it look rustic. And we'll do a craft. I'll probably do that craft after Christmas. So I don't know if I'll still be in the mood after Christmas, but it'll be fun. So many things to share with you guys. And my nose always itches when I film. I don't know why. Oh, gotta show you this. So Pam and Stephanie was talking about her snag nabbit. I had never heard of such a thing. I didn't know there was a way to help wayward stitches. It's just this little bitty, it's the needle with like riveting little kind of a rough edge. And you just slip it down between your holes, like your threads, and this little rough part kind of grabs the thread and puts it in place. So I tried it on my new project that I started stitching, and it works really well. But I can see how it might be addicting that you just want to use it after almost every stitch to make it lay right. So snag nabbit. Never had heard of it until Stephanie started talking about it, so thanks. Oh gosh, okay, so for vacation, we actually made a stop in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and there was a store there called the Stitcher's Garden, and I had not been to that cross-stitch store. You guys know that I don't have a local store anywhere near me, so I had to go check it out. So I found several patterns that I had not seen before. They were in a bargain basket for $1 a piece. So I didn't go crazy. I should have, but we had to go get some other stuff done too. So I had a few minutes to shop, and I'm going to share with you what I found. And some of these are probably not even available anymore, but I thought I'd grab them because they were so cute. So I got this little, is it Henzite pattern, Welcome Home. And I like the pattern. I would change the colors, but why I really bought it is they have these little charms. There's a little key, there's a little heart fob, and looks like a door that says Home Sweet Home. So I thought that would be fun to do something with. Country Cottage Needleworks. This is spring, so it has a cute little house, a little garland spring banner, and then it says flowers, bunnies, bird nests, blooming, butterflies, and showers. Fun, pretty spring colors. This is a Scarlet House, and it is a coverlet berry scissor tray. I won't be making the scissor tray, but I do like the pattern. So this just calls for 5 different colors, General Arts and Weeks dye works. So I'll probably go ahead and sub Victorian motto threads for those. There's that one. Waxing Moon Designs, which I love their stuff, but this is an older one. This is from 2000. I thought it said on here. Hang on. Oh, I don't think it says. But it's pattern 158. It's called Loving Sentiments. And the first one says, being with those you love is enough. And the second one is, where there is love, there are always wishes. So they're called one color wonders. Fun designs to stitch with just one color. So I thought those are fun. Loving Sentiments. Got a New York Dreamer Christmas one. This is just Merry Christmas. Has the alphabet, and then where the C is and the M is, if you can see it, it says Merry and then Christmas within that alphabet. I have not stitched any New York Dreamer patterns yet, so I was excited to get that one. Bent Creek, another alphabet. It's the whole alphabet, but where the C, O, and Z and Y are, it's big for the cozy house down here. It's just called Cozy. That's an old one. 2009. This one is M Designs. I hadn't heard of M Designs before, but it is a love tree ornament. And if you turn it sideways, you can see that is the word love on each side of the tree. And this was stitched with, it just calls for a variegated thread on this one, which is fun. I got a cross stitch magazine, October 2017, which is the Halloween one, but I loved this one here on the cover, this Autumn Charm. So that, and then that caught my eye. And then these caught my eye as well. There's 4 different patterns that make up that one. So for that alone, the magazine will be worthwhile. And then my jackpot that I found, I'm so excited. This is CW Designs, which I've not ever heard of CW Designs either, but they have the ABC Samplers of Christmas. And when I was looking at this one, I was kind of excited because I thought, well, I've got the A, B, and C, and they have the Christmas carols, like A Little Town of Bethlehem, or, you know, different ones that correspond with the letters of the alphabet. So I thought I had those. And then I found another one, and I thought it was these 3. So the first Noel for N, O Night Divine from O Holy Night, and then Peace on Earth for the P. And I kept looking for more because it was like number 5, number 6. It's like, oh, okay, I'm confused on the numbering. But I couldn't find any other ones but these 2. Well, I opened them up, and this one actually has A all the way through M. It has all of those in this one packet. So no wonder it's like a book. And then this one has the N through Z. So it's called the ABC Samplers of Christmas, and I ended up with both of them, which is actually the complete set. So I am excited. This is 2013 is when these came out. This is the ABC Samplers of Christmas. Like I said, I'd never seen them, but I was very excited. I think there'll probably be quick stitches, but I haven't gone in depth to really study them yet. But that was my Stitcher's Garden purchase. So 10 things out of the $1 bargain basket. That was always fun to do. Okay, I have to talk to you about my birthday start. So my birthday is the 23rd. It's the eve of Christmas Eve. And I wanted to do a birthday start because everybody on Flosstube does birthday starts. So I looked and pondered and bit the bullet and ordered some silk floss, which I've never stitched with silk. So I ordered from Silks For You. I should have waited until Black Friday to shop, but I did not. So oops, I'll know for next year. But I had been looking at this and it was like not available anymore. Then it finally came back and I just had to have it. And I'm sure that's a great marketing ploy that, oh, it's back now. But there's only 2 left, so I had to grab it. This is, let me see the number for it. So it looks for you, number PR124. And I loved it because it's the teals, it's the blues, it's the purples, and then they're over dyed with black. So it has a black hue, but the colors show through. And it's so pretty and it's so soft. I'm thinking after seeing silk, why stitch with anything else? Except for money. Yeah, I laughed and told my husband that I put this on the credit card and how much it was for a skein of floss. And he smiled and said, okay. But it's definitely a splurge. So I thought that would be great for my birthday start. And what I wanted to do is, my daughter had given me this pattern from Ink Circles. It's a Cirque Decor. And it's hearts. The whole thing is hearts. And it's charted for just one color. But I'm going to do this with this variegated floss. So, the way the pattern works is there's 3 parts. It goes parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I figured I'd start in the middle. I ordered 2 different fabrics for it. I knew that I wanted an even weave. I wanted to do the 28 count, but I got scared and ordered the Aida just in case, the 16 count Aida. And it's stiff, and I feel like I just kind of threw some money out the window on this, but it's nice. It's a big piece of gray. I liked the way that these colors looked on gray, but I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use a 28 count. Oh my goodness. I took the tag off. Like a platinum silver. Sorry, 32 count. This is 32 count even weave. And so this is my birthday start, and I started a tad early. Jump started, but this is what I have so far. So this is the middle motif. I'm going to use this floss for the whole thing. And it's kind of hard to tell, but if you look closely, see if it'll focus in, you can see all those colors. Now, after starting the variegated threads, I'm not sure if I'm going to love variegation on this pattern, but I think I might. I think after I finish this first motif in the center, I'll be able to tell. I hope it's not going to be too distracting to have it in different colors. So I've done another Ink Circles piece for those of you that have watched me from the beginning, the Cert to Circles that I did, and I used a DMC variegated. It was the golds and browns, and I loved it because I didn't have to think about colors. I didn't have to think about changing my floss very often, and y'all, I messed up on this one. I watched Jan Hicks, and she had a video on how to get the big old hanks of floss and cut them down. A lot of people stitch with shorter pieces of thread than I do. I stitch with a pretty long piece whenever I stitch. So that, plus the fact that I know she does a lot of teeny tiny stuff, so for her, a piece is going to last a lot longer than my 32 count. What I did is I cut it into 3 even pieces. So I think it was about 45 inches. So I have each piece is about 15 inches long. I was afraid that because it was silk, it would fray if I tried to stitch with longer pieces. So I cut them short. I'm already frustrated with having to change, floss, running out of floss so quickly. So I don't know, but it's already cut, and the skein, I mean, they're huge skeins. So I've got my skein cut and on 2 different rings, and I'm just gonna have to live with it because it's cut. But next time I think I will make them longer. But it'll be okay. I'm excited. I just want to like pet the floss, like play with it because it's so beautiful, and I can't imagine going back to anything else. No, DMC is awesome. Fancy floss for me, classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts and Weeks. All those are fun because they're new as well to me. By the way, Victoria Motto does have a variegated floss set that she's about to release, and it's heavily variegated if any of you are interested in that. And her collections are always really, really nice. But I love the silk. I think it's beautiful. The shipping from Australia for the Silks for You, it took about 3 weeks, I guess, 2.5, 3 weeks. But it's not like I had to have it right then. And she sent a cute little needle minder, Christmas needle minder with it, and it was really cute. It looked a little bit like London in a stocking, so that was fun. But that's my birthday start, and I know I cheated because I started early, but I didn't want to wait. So I actually started the night of the 21st on my birthday start. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm excited to see how it's going to look. It's special because my daughter got me the pattern, and then I think it's just going to be really, really pretty. So it'll be fun. So Christmas is coming. It's almost here. I'm so excited. We aren't doing the full-blown Christmas presents for our kiddos this time that we usually do. Usually we just go way overboard. And my adult children, we've decided we're going to just try to do, every year we're going to do a vacation in the summer, and that's going to be a big part of their Christmas. Last summer we did Fun Valley, Colorado and the RVs, which was fun. This next summer we're looking at Disney World, which the kids don't know yet, but they requested Disney World. So this is the first Christmas that I don't have a lot of presents under the tree. Of course, grandbaby gets presents from everybody, and he's going to keep us busy and entertained, but it's kind of a new little experience for us to for me, not to go overboard for the kids for Christmas, but we decided that we will definitely pay for our adult children to hang out with us if they can get time off work and school and all that good stuff, that we would gladly treat them to a vacation every summer. So that's our new Christmas tradition at our house. And with my husband and I just getting back from Hawaii, I told him instead of us getting each other Christmas presents, we need to just do a trip around Christmas. But next year, I think I want to do it after Christmas and not before. But that's where we are, and I'm excited. I love the holiday season. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. I like the cold weather on Christmas. It can snow, fine. I love it. But then after Christmas, I'm ready for spring. So even though winter has just officially started, I'm good with it getting warm again. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I know I jump back and forth and I get super excited about things and ramble, and yeah, you guys are awesome to put up with it. I thank you all. A lot of you got to comment on my last video and you shared where you were located, and I love it. I love that you shared that with me. A lot of you watched and didn't comment, and that's okay. But I would still love to know where you're from if you ever want to go back. And I love to hear from you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I've hit 500, so my next video we will definitely do a giveaway. So thank you, thank you. I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas season, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.